Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Look this way. I know everybody's focused that way, and you will be. Hey, Cindy, how are you? Thank you all for being here at the 30th Annual Phil Galvano Classic. 30 years. We appreciate all our sponsors and our partnerships that we have out here today, and it means a great deal to us. I do want to recognize, first of all, a very special sponsor, our presenting sponsor, Grimes Galvano. Last night, the VIP reception was outstanding. Thank you, Moat Scientific Foundation, and Helen Pratt is here. Where's Helen? There she is. Our champion sponsors, Mosaic, Jackie Barron, there she is. Skanska, who's sponsoring this breakfast this morning. Keith, how are you doing? And CIP Solutions, Mark Stout. Where's Mark? Thank you. So now we are going to maybe enjoy, some of you will not enjoy it, a performance by an internationally known celebrity, Nick Wallenda. Nick has generously decided to risk his life for education in Manatee County today. No, he's a phenomenal person. Oh, there he is. That's Mike Ron. Unbelievable. Mike, you walk next. No, Nick is an unbelievable person. He's a fantastic friend, and he's quite a performer. And this is going to be really special for the 30th annual to kick us off. And when Nick is finished, we're all going to go over to the clubhouse and get more food, and the bar will be open. And you may need it after this walk. Ladies and gentlemen, the fabulous, wonderful Nick Wallenda.
No way, that's crazy. People always ask me what the feeling is like when I'm up here on the wire, walking between two skyscrapers. The best description I can give you is peace. I feel at home. I think so many of us are called to do greater things. We give up on our dreams because of the naysayers around us telling us it's not possible, we can't, we're not capable. But when you actually are able to do what you were made to do, it comes with peace. Quite the opposite of what most people would think. 120 feet up above the ground. But this is what I was made for. It's all about the right photograph, the right angle. How you guys doing? Don't worry, talking won't knock me off the wire. It'll be okay. I'm doing great. This is what I was made to do. This is my passion. This is the hardest part of the walk right here.
Ladies and gentlemen, Nick Wallenda.
So I've been coming to this event for, I think, 7 years now. I did a similar walk here 5 years ago. And then for the 30th anniversary, Bill reached out, who's a dear friend of mine, and said, hey, will you do it again? And I said, of course. And I mean, look, the beautiful weather and the scenery. It's worth it just to stand up on the roof and look at the bay, to be honest, or the ocean and the bay. Yeah, so my family started performing in Bohemia back in the 1780s, eventually made their way to Europe, Germany. My great-grandfather was the first to bring our family to America in 1928 to headline on Ringling Brothers' Barnum and Bailey Circus. And because Ringling Brothers wintered here in Sarasota, my great-grandfather started acquiring property and eventually built a house here. Actually, there's a historic landmark in front of it here by the hospital. And my family's been performing ever since, 7 generations. My children all can walk the wire. My grandchildren, I've got 4 now. My 2-year-old granddaughter is already walking the wire. It's sort of in our DNA at this point. They see us walking the wire 2 feet off the ground in a safe environment, and they want to be a part of it. They see us having fun doing what we love doing. They want to do it as well. In fact, I showed my granddaughter a picture of this walk yesterday on my phone, and I said, tomorrow I have to walk this wire. And she goes, yeah, no, I have to walk that wire too tomorrow. So, and she'll stand right on the edge of the building and look down and not think twice. It's just
in your blood.
Yeah, it's just in our blood. I believe when you are doing what you're called to do, what you're made for, fulfilling your purpose, you'll always have peace. And I think so many people in this world right now are not peaceful because they're not fulfilling their calling, because they've given up, they've settled for status quo. Their friends, their family, often their own minds have talked them out of their dreams and their goals and their ambitions. And I'm here to encourage you that, hey, pursue it. It doesn't matter how many people tell you you're crazy. To walk over Niagara Falls, I had to change 2 laws in 2 countries that were over 100 years old. So, and that was just to get permission. And I was able to change those laws and fulfill that lifelong dream. So no dream is too big, no dream is too crazy, no dream is too wild. We are our own worst enemy. We are always talking ourselves out of what we're called to do. Yeah, so every walk is completely different. We have to do an engineering plan, of course, for every walk, a rigging design plan, a safety plan. There are so many steps in it. And again, every walk is rigged differently. It feels differently under my feet. But for this particular walk, I wore a pair of wire shoes that were, they're made by my mom. And they're like an Indian moccasin, but they have a thin layer of leather on the bottom so I can feel the wire through my shoes. It's actually what I've worn for all of my walks. But the wire was 5/8 of an inch thick, about the size of a nickel. And the balancing pole for this walk, which that does vary walk to walk, was about 40 pounds. Yeah, so all of those wires, those ropes are coming down to the ground to stabilize the wire. They're there to make sure that that wire doesn't sway. If they weren't there, that wire would sway back and forth rapidly. So again, the idea is that they hold it steady. So as I walk, I can focus on what I'm doing and on the wind, which interestingly enough, when I got to the middle, it started to pick up, but then it died down pretty quick. But it did pick up. The other day when we were rigging, it was extremely windy. My best friend was up there and he's like, you're not walking if it's like this. I was like, I'll be fine. I walked over the Grand Canyon in 48-mile-an-hour winds. I think I can handle this. But it definitely was windy. But again, they weren't bad. I mean, I would say 25 miles per hour at most while I was up there in the middle for a second. It's all about, my life is about investing in the next generation. And I think that's so important for all of us to do because that's the future of our nation. It's the future of our world. And I think that gets overlooked often. So I've always been a strong proponent of supporting the next generation. We bring several, I think we brought like 14 Title I schools to our show last season to see Wonderland, where I'm actually able to speak from the wire into their lives and encourage them and hopefully inspire them. I do what I do in hopes to inspire others that nothing is impossible. No dream is too crazy or too big. And to be able to invest those words and also hopefully encourage others to invest financially to support such a great cause. That's my purpose. Again, I love this community. I love supporting a great cause, and the Manatee Education Foundation is an incredible place to donate and be a part of. So I'd encourage anybody who's watching this to please donate and support these children and the future of our world.